I don't know. There's something. I think the lighting's off in here. Is this? What's
Is it feeling a little like it's not bright enough?
I don't think. Maybe it's.
You want me to?
Yeah, turn that on.
This
See what
one?
happens. Turn that on.
That's better.
Yeah, I guess it was a little too dark.
What did you just say? It's the Dark type draft! It's the Dark type draft. We draft all your favorite Dark type Pokemon in one fell swoop. I don't know.
I'll keep doing it. We'll do the Dark type draft. All that and much, much more in this episode of the Bells and Whistles podcast. Run that intro!
You really got you with your, like, couldn't see ya. And turn the lights now low. Get that music playing nice and low. Yeah, well, I was listening to it the other day because I like it so much.
Remember Scotty McCreery?
Yeah.
American Idol? He came on. He said that. Jennifer Lopez. Jenny Lopez. Damn near dropped her pants right there.
You know, I bet she'd do something similar if she ever watched this podcast.
Oh, God, you know who it is. You know who the fuck it is. Ryan Quigley from Bernie Bell Opera Dog. Welcome back to Bell's Whistles Podcast.
Welcome. Why don't we call this one Bell Hops at Night? And we do a little
After Dark. This isn't the latest podcast. What is the latest podcast we ever recorded? It was Max Talisman at like fucking 11 p.m.
Max Talisman, yeah.
I can't believe I allowed such a thing. I can't believe I allowed such a thing. This is late for me. How you doing? We've had a day.
We've had a day. I'm wearing suspenders.
Yeah, no, I'm in my. I have chalk pen on my shirt. Cheers! Hey, cheers! We're having a nightcap, a drink to close the day because we're recording this on June 6th. Heads up. So if the world has changed, maybe there's been huge Pokemon news that we're just not addressing. Because I'm going to Ireland.
There was another COVID.
I'm stuck in Ireland. Oh my God! What a plot twist. No. So yeah, I'm going to Ireland. I'm gonna for 10 days, and we're getting ahead. So we're recording this early, and we're gonna try and knock it out. We have been also recording many. You think we released those sketches? No.
I'm sure of it. I think we probably do because
really?
I'm sure they're not going to get me a call back.
Even as a self-tape, we had to film a bunch of sketches and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what we did.
And so you know what? We realized how good we are at what we do.
You did?
I like to pretend that I was like, hey, wait a minute, we're really good. These could be really good.
We know how to work with each other.
When I edit them, guys, I'm gonna edit them, and I'll tell you, they're gonna be really good.
I hope so. I sure hope so. You think that it might change our lives?
Yeah, I think it's gonna change my mind about ever doing this again.
Do you want to get right into it, or do you have any bits or anything?
I'm trying to think if I've got anything funny.
No, I don't think I do.
No. Nope.
No.
I was like, do we want to talk about Suffs? I went to see the musical Suffs. Hey, any Suff heads out there?
You
know what they say?
What do they say?
In the thing, it's suffragist, not suffragette. A suffragette is a little thing the media calls them. Make them cute.
Oh.
I know.
Sister suffragettes.
They have a song in it that's...
Our daughters will adore us. And they'll sit. What movie is that?
I'll tell you this is my one thing about Suffs. Because it's a great musical. It is. They have a great song. It's called All American Bitch.
Ooh,
because it's like that's what they start calling all they start calling the girls bitches. That's
sure.
And they're like, hey, it's good to be that because it means we're making headway. We're
right.
causing trouble. Which is that's a great song. It's a fun one. But at the end of it, they have like this moment where they all get together and like. The whole time I've been thinking, there's not a lot of lesbians in this thing. You'd think they'd have at least one.
One or two.
And it turns out like they have
even we've had one or two lesbians on this podcast.
Of course, and we're not talking about the two of us. But at the end of
lots
it,
in common with lesbians.
not to spoil any stuff, anybody watching stuffs out there. But they had this moment where like two characters that had just been kind of like sidekicks to each other the entire time, like turned around and there he is. And we're getting married. And I was like, hey, wait a minute.
You're not allowed to just say that at the end.
Wait a minute.
You can't just say that at the end.
You had lots of other characters that you could have done that
Where
with.
is the scissoring? Is scissoring not okay?
No, I think, if anything, it's too okay these days.
No,
Everybody's doing it.
You're speaking my language.
I think I'd give it a shot if I could.
I've tried it. I've given it a shot. And I'll tell you, I'm not good at it. I'll tell you, I'm not very good at it.
All right. Well, a great transition into the dark type draft.
That's right, kids. We're doing the dark type draft. The way we do it is that we draft a team of 7 Pokemon. 5 regular-ass, boring Pokemon. 1 Pokemon, we call it our wild card type. Where it can either be a pseudo legendary, it can be a mythical, it can be a mega paradox.
Yeah,
you get it. It's one of
in
those
the zeitgeist,
things.
Something like that.
And then we get one
one
legendary. That's a team of 7 Pokemon. Whoever gets the coolest, best things. The misconception is that these 2 teams will face off against each other in some grand battle. We could do that if we really run out of content. It's just what is the best team? What team do you want to tour the Pokeverse?
What do you want to do with?
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you felt like you were losing a couple of times
I felt like the election was being stolen.
Well, we're not there yet.
This Pokemon election. I'm not talking about the real election. The real election was real.
Guys, here.
I said that. Is that a hot take?
I don't think that's a hot take. At least not anymore.
Yeah.
At least not anymore. But in this upcoming election, I think I'm going to put a couple more votes and see what happens.
I want to write in Rudy Giuliani.
Talk about a guy that I just adore.
Really, you would make me. He's obviously a despicable human being.
Yeah, yeah.
But I want to have a beer with him. Yeah, because he would make me laugh.
You think he'd be amazing at like family supper, big family, bring him over. He's got tons of stories.
Come on, now you're speaking my.
And he's just crazy enough that he's like, yeah, okay, what do you think?
He's having a whiskey with. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You make me laugh. Okay, so you have the first pick, don't you?
I get to go first.
Yep.
We were talking about how, surprisingly enough, we were like, oh, the dark type doesn't have a lot of like fun ones. It does. It has good ones, a lot of good attackers, but not a lot of good special attackers.
No.
So with my first overall pick, I do feel as though I need to snatch up one of my favorite special attackers out of the lot. For my first pick, I will pick Greninja.
Damn it. I think that's the correct pick.
Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
I'm a little pissed off.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
I'm a little pissed off.
When I found you were pissed off today. It was a bad day.
I was in such a bad mood. I was in such a fucking bad mood. And I don't know. The second you leave, I might immediately go back into that mood. I haven't quite been able to tell.
I have that effect on people.
Greninja is the correct pick.
Yeah.
I would have, if I had the first pick, I would have.
Do you think you would have snatched him up?
He would have been my first pick.
Okay, good.
He would have been my first
pick.
pick.
I'm sorry to have to do that for you.
No. It's perfectly okay.
Because there's some ones that I really want that I do think you're going to take from.
Yeah. Should I do something like crazy, or should I try and like?
I feel like people are looking for a new color from you.
A new color from
me?
Something
that's like out there. Like people, I want people to know Ryan's about to go away to Ireland, and when he comes back, I really do feel like he's going to be a changed man.
You really think so?
I think you're gonna like stumble onto a field. You're gonna chase after some kind of like little nymph that they find. Like there's gonna be a little fairy that finds you. You're gonna go on a spirit journey, and Michael Lamarck is gonna be
Michael Lamarck is gonna be there. I'm really stumped and shocked and confused as to what I should do. If I had balls, I'd make. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a newer one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with a newer one that I think that you're going to have an issue with.
Yes. Oh.
But dark type, it's you have to go with what's great.
Yeah.
You've already
There's
taken
some high highs.
You've already taken the water type, and there's a lot of different backups.
Yeah. There's a lot of good backups
in place.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna go with sort of my favorite and one that I think is the hardest to replace of this bunch.
Yes.
And I am going to shock the world a little bit, I think. And with my first pick, I'm going to take King Gambit.
I was one of the ones I wanted too.
Yeah, I'm going to take King Gambit.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good.
You know, it's just like every other one, there's one that it's because it's not a deep draft.
No.
It's just there's one or two up there and you're like, and then there's like 50 other that are like ish.
Yeah.
And then you're
Yeah.
like, no thanks.
Yeah.
But like there's enough backups, and that's one. I feel like King Gambit is difficult.
That's a really good one.
replace.
Yeah, that's a really, really good one.
Yeah, that's what I did.
No, I think that's great.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you because that was probably hard for you to do in some
It was hard and
aspects.
confusing.
Uh-huh.
I was torn
took us all
between that
through
and several other picks.
Well, you might still have opportunities to do those.
I might, but guess what? I might not.
I might. You never know.
I might not.
You never know.
You just
all
never
right.
know.
So, what am I going to do to reflect this? I think my next one is also. I'm gonna snatch him while the snatching's good.
Yeah.
My next one is gonna be Grim Snarl.
Grim Snarl. Fucking dick. Cocksucker. Cocksucker. You know I love a Grim Snarl.
I know you love a Grim Snarl.
It pisses me off because I know you don't love Grim Snarl.
I don't love Grim Snarl, but the typing is too good.
The
to
typing
turn
is
down.
great.
Yeah.
The typing is fucking great.
And I love a little prankster. That was the
love a
thing.
prankster.
There's so many dark type pranksters within this draft.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, which one do I want?
Yeah.
Am I gonna do Sableye?
No.
Am I gonna do? I can't do Murkrow again. I never repeat.
No.
I never repeat. I keep saying that, acting as though
Don't
I'm
repeat.
worried that I
as
might
though
have.
you don't repeat.
I'm worried that I might have repeated once or twice before I did this. In the
Yeah.
comments section, let me know if I've done it, and I will atone.
You'll atone.
I'll atone. I'll take my lashings.
No, Grimmsnarl. I ran a Grimmsnarl for Sword and Shield.
Yeah, you liked
I
Grimmsnarl.
love Grimmsnarl. He's perfectly badass. Physical fairy. I'm always. How good is physical fairy? How useful is physical? Fairy?
You're skeptical of it.
How useful is it in the grand scheme?
Yeah, it's true.
It doesn't stop me.
Doesn't stop you.
Doesn't stop me.
I like its spirit break ability. I like
Spirit
that
break.
move. I like that. I think
Yeah.
it's not very strong, but I like it.
Okay. Again,
Okay.
I'm really torn and confused.
I'm worried about you.
No, I'm really glum.
Hey, we don't need to do this. Do you want to just talk this episode?
No.
Glum for the dark type episode.
I don't.
Me, I'm chipper.
I'm gonna force you again. So
Chip
we're
off
we're
the
we're,
old
we're
block.
totally in the gamesmanship portion
Of the episode.
of the episode.
Yes.
Is what we're at because I'm not there's a lot of picks that I'm letting go by because I do not think that you'll pick them
Yes.
or I'm comfortable with the alternative.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That's the name of the game currently. And for that reason,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do the special attacker thing. I'm so upset with myself. No, I'm not. No, I'm good. I'm not going to do the special attack. I'm punting on special attack.
Yeah.
I'm punting on special attack.
You've given up.
And I'm going with the better Pokemon. I'm going to go with the starter.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab me Incineroar.
There you go. There you go.
I'm gonna go
I knew it.
I'm going to go and grab me Incineroar.
That's good.
I almost didn't.
No, in a lot of aspects.
I almost didn't.
In a lot of aspects, that might have just won you this. People really like Incineroar.
I know.
I couldn't stomach putting it on my team. I didn't
know.
want to.
I know.
I didn't want to. Because I just don't like it that much.
Yeah.
But I think it was the smartest thing you could have done.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do fire type wise. I mean, there's some other ones that I might go towards, but let's see. What have I got?
There's one where my jaw would be on the floor if you had the balls to pick it. That's all I'll say.
That's all you'll say.
Yeah.
That's right. Houndour.
Go ahead.
What have I got? I've got Greninja, Grimmsnarl. For my next one, what do I want to pick?
What do you want to pick?
You know what?
What?
Don't sound so bad. that was low over there. I think I want to pick. I think I'm gonna go
This
with
is a hard
I think I'm
draft.
gonna go with Weavile.
You're gonna do the Weavile.
I think
thing?
I can't. I don't know if I can turn down Weavile.
You're gonna do the Weavile thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I looked at it. I gave it a look.
Yeah. You gave it a look.
I don't know.
Mhm.
I just don't. I don't know if you're gonna. I don't know if Weavile, if the ice type, if the juice is worth the squeeze in this draft.
I know.
I don't know, but I don't blame you one second.
It was Weavile.
giving
Now
him a
we're
look.
moving into sentimental things for me.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
love Weavile.
For
I
sure.
loved running it as a team. It was one of my first competitive teams
For
I ever
sure.
played.
For sure.
For sure.
sure.
But it has since been outclassed by many things.
Yeah.
One of which I wonder if you're gonna have the balls to pick.
The balls to pick. I fucking Dio. I'll tell you, man. I'm completely. Should I just get Ting Lu now? Should I just get Ting Lu now?
No. Get the snail. Get the whatever the fuck that's called.
I'm gonna grab my legendary now.
Yeah, you want to do it now?
I think that you're comfortable. I'm gonna play the odds, and I'm going to go with what statistically I believe
is gonna help you
here.
here.
And I don't know if it's gonna help me.
I have
can't
several.
fucking-
I have several things accounting for what you might pick in this moment.
I know you do, and
Uh-huh.
I'm going to let you have
Okay.
what I know your backup will be to this.
Okay.
But I feel like at this point, no, man.
I'm so interested in your strategy with this. Because there's a way that you can try and force my hand here.
I'm gonna kick the can down the road. I'm not gonna do the legendary.
Okay, interesting.
Instead, children, I'm going to grab one that I know is on your list, but I think you're gonna be shocked that I'm taking. I'm gonna take Drapion.
Wow.
I'm gonna take Drapion. Wow. Are you mad?
I'm not mad. If anything, I'm jealous. Drapion was going to be my next thing that I picked.
I knew it. I knew it.
Man, I love Drapion. But I knew I risked it by picking. I was like, okay, if I pick Weavile, which is a favorite of mine, I might lose another favorite of mine. And then picking Drapion is a very smart move.
Yeah.
At least for taking what I like.
Yes, I know. I took the Drapion because I think that I was looking at it and I said I'm actually happy with either way.
Yeah.
Either way for things to shake out.
What do you think? You didn't want to take Overquill?
Yeah.
Or Skunk Tank?
Yep.
Man, oh man.
Oh, I might have messed up.
I don't know. What do I want more? I think I'm gonna have to take a. At this moment, I'm gonna have to take some. I'm gonna have to either do my legendary or my pseudo.
Okay.
In this moment.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'm gonna do my legendary. I think it should be. I'm gonna do Urshifu single strike.
That was the pick that I was about to
Yeah,
make. That's the pick I was about to make.
Yeah. If you had picked it, you would have put me in a corner where I would have normally needed to pick Chien Pao, but because I have Weavile, I would have done Chi Yu, and I really didn't want to pick Chi Yu.
Why would you have to do Chi Yu if I took your Fighting Dark?
Because those are the only other legendary darks that I'm interested in.
I see. I think you're missing one.
What am I missing? You'll take it. You'll take it. It'll be yours.
Yep. I should have taken this with my last pick. I'm glad that you let it slip, but I will sprint up to the podium, ladies and gentlemen. I am taking Crocodile.
Crocodile. There you go.
I
good.
Should've,
no, good.
Yeah, I'm taking Crocodile. I don't know how he got deleted from my list somehow, but that's what happened. Yeah.
So what do we got? Let's take stock for a second.
You have Greninja, Grimmsnarl, Weavile, and Urshifu single strike.
Okay, so 3 normals and a legendary.
I have Kingambit, Incineroar, Drapion, and Crocodile.
Okay.
So I have 1 regular and my mythical and legendary.
Okay. because I've picked what I've picked, I want to grab for my pseudo or my mythical or my paradox.
This is exciting for me because it's a deep draft for pseudo whatever's.
Yes.
I'm on the edge of my seat to see what you choose.
For me, I think I'm gonna pick Darkrai.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is somehow not at all on my list. Darkrai was not on my list at all.
Wow.
I am shocked and appalled, but I'm also proud of myself for not making the pick yet.
Wow.
I didn't rush.
You didn't rush.
Yeah, and for that, I'm going to say...
Do you think I fumbled?
I don't think you... I think you fumbled.
Wow.
Because I don't think you fumbled in the competitive sense or like the team building sense. I think you fumbled with the fan vote. I think
people like Darkrai a lot.
I don't doubt that, but we'll talk about it.
Okay.
It'll be my last pick. I'll save my...
Oh, boy.
Lord. I'll save my wild card for the end. And
Okay,
that'll be
good.
The final discussion.
Good.
Okay. So I get to choose my final regular Pokemon.
Okay, good.
I'm going to sprint to the podium with this one. I knew I could kick the can down the road. The second you drafted Greninja, unfortunately, obviously I would have preferred Greninja.
I know.
But I'm going to sprint to the podium, grab me a Sharpedo. Wow. Grab me a Sharpedo. Wow. That's what I'm going to do.
Sharpedo. Man, that's great.
Yeah.
That's
I love
great.
Sharpedo. Who doesn't love a fucking Sharpedo?
I know. But I wondered if you were gonna have the balls to do Crawdaunt.
No. I love Sharpedo.
Yeah,
I love Sharpedo.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You could make the argument that Crawdaunt's better.
No. I think that's good. So I have Greninja, Weavile, Grimmsnarl, Darkrai, and Urshifu. So I have 2 normal ones left.
Yes. I'm on the edge of my seat to see where you go. I have 4 normal on my board.
Okay.
That obviously I'm not going to be able to choose.
I'm trying to think. Let me quickly go.
There's one on the board that you should not pick.
Yes. My boss.
I don't think you should get Poochyena.
There's a lot that I feel like I've covered with my Urshifu.
I understand.
Like I don't want to go Pangoro now. I don't want to go. You
shouldn't go Pangoro.
Yeah, and I don't want to go Scrafty.
No, you shouldn't do that.
I wonder.
I just don't think that you like any of the Pokemon that you should take.
I know. Look.
You know what I mean?
know what you think I should take, and there's part of me that thinks I should take, but I don't think you've got enough room to pick him anymore with Obstagoon.
I'm not taking another normal. I have
you
my
can't.
normal.
You've got your normal ones.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. But what am I really interested in? Man, I think I am gonna go with Overquill.
You're gonna do Overquill?
I think I am gonna go with Overquill.
I just think that might be the wrong choice.
No.
But hey, whatever makes you happy.
Whatever floats your boat.
Whatever gets you off.
Yeah.
Overquill is like good, but I think you're leaving better.
There's another one that I'm
better
waiting
Pokemon.
For. Yeah.
I think you're leaving more coverage on the board. I think you're leaving some meat on the bone.
Yeah.
For my legendary.
Yes.
Children. I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh wait, no. Fuck.
Oh, you've fallen for the greatest trick in the book, haven't you?
I did.
It's a mythical.
It is. Hoopa Unbound is a mythical.
It's a mythical.
Hoopa
You poor
Unbound
fool.
Is a mythical. Whatever. All right, so Wo Chien it is. No. I'm not that upset. I'm really not. I'm really not. It's gonna be easy for me. I'm gonna get Eviltal.
Okay.
I like Eviltal.
Okay.
I like him.
Yeah,
that's
exciting.
I like him. He's a legendary.
He's
flying.
great.
Flying coverage is good.
That's great.
He's a damn good Pokemon.
That's great. It's not what I would have done.
What would you would have done one of the fucking 4? You would have done Chi-Yu?
I would have done Chen Pao.
You would have done Pu?
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing Chen Pao.
If I were you, I would have done Chen Pao.
Yeah, I'll do Chenpel. I'm switching to Chenpel.
Or what if you did Moltres, Galarian?
No, I want Chenpel.
Okay, good.
You're right. I should have done Chenpel. Yeah. It's the better coverage play.
Yeah.
I'm doing Chenpel.
All right.
He's on my team.
You're going to put it, throw him on there.
Yep.
Okay. Now, normally I would do...
on 3, 1, 2, 3, Bombardier.
Listen, normally I would do Bombardier. Bombardier.
You have low kicks right there.
I know I wrote low kicks is right there, but I want to do one that I feel like is a coverage play, but also evens things out with special attackers wise, which I'm going to do Houndoom.
I didn't know why you left that one on the board. Houndoom was on my board.
I left it on the board because you did Incineroar. I knew I could pick it towards the end.
Yeah. Do you think I made the right choice picking Incineroar?
I think Incineroar was the right choice.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was sweating. I was terrified. Okay.
So Houndoom is a little anticlimactic, but Houndoom is like...
Houndoom's sick.
Honestly,
and
so
it's a special attacker.
Yeah, it's a special attacker.
That's what I was... If I cared about the special attack thing, I would have taken Houndoom. That was the argument, you know? But it's... I don't give a fuck.
No, I like Houndoom just the way it looks.
Yeah, it's true. Houndoom's a sick Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay. Now for my final pick. The final pick of the draft.
How are you gonna bop me on the head here? What are you thinking? What am I missing here?
I'm not taking Hydreigon.
Yes,
I'm not going to do that. I expected you to take Hydreigon.
I know, but I've gotten so much grief from you, and I feel like other people, the commenters, don't go for Hydreigon.
And with this wild card slot, I am left with 2 options that are equally tugging.
I know.
On my heart, and it is the classic.
Can I guess? Can I make a guess of what's pulling at you right now? I feel like
this is recording both, right? Okay, sick.
Yeah, it's recording both.
Sweet. I was worried. I shit myself.
No, it's recording both.
Yes. Okay.
To me, I feel like you're pulled between a classic sort of situation. You want to do Tyranitar, but there's also a part of you that is so enticed, so excited by Roaring Moon that you don't know which to pick. So I'm going to suggest you do Iron Jugulus. Or perhaps Brute Bonnet.
You're not going to let me make a single joke this episode. I was about to say, I've gotten you again. Ladies and gentlemen, Zarude. Zarude has finally been drafted. No. All right, so I have a new Pokemon, a newer Pokemon, a newer Pokemon, a newer Pokemon, an old Pokemon, a newer Pokemon.
There's so many good ones.
I saw multiple lists.
Yeah.
Where Roaring Moon is like a top 3 dark type Pokemon. Ever.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid to say I don't give a fuck, kids.
Wow.
I'm kissing the ring. That's right. I am going straight. No, but I have Crocodile. No, I'm going to take Roaring Moon. I'm taking Roaring Moon, kids.
I was gonna say if you picked Tyranitar, I would have said that is the stupidest thing you could have done.
I'm taking Roaring Moon. I took Roaring Moon. Sorry, Tyranitar. That's crazy. That's crazy. Tyranitar didn't get drafted.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I think Tyranitar is great, but there's other ones that I wanted to do.
Yeah. So the honorable mention on the only Pokemon on my list that didn't get drafted are Pangoro, Obstagoon, Tyranitar, Hydreigon, and you might roll your eyes, Meowscarada.
No, I
think Meowscarada might be the best grass dark.
I feel like that might have been in consideration. What did I have
mentioned
on my
this?
list?
You mentioned the Scrafty, Crawdaunt, of course, Cacturn.
I had Zoroark on mine.
Zoroark, yeah.
But the second I knew that I could get Darkrai, I was like, no, that's far gone.
I was waiting to hear some Mandibuzz out of you.
No, but Malamar was key. I had my eye on.
Malamar was up there for you.
Yeah, I love me a Malamar.
I think there's going to be some weebs out there. They're going to say more Pico, and I'm going to say no.
No, nobody's going to ask for more Pico.
No, but you brought up the Galarian Moltres, Mega Gyarados. If you don't like,
Mega, but there's
so
many
types.
when the megas. If
Honch
you throw
Crow.
the megas in there, I mean, you could have done Mega Sharpedo, you could have done Mega Absol. There's so many good ones.
Yes, Honch Crow. I said Umbreon. There will be Umbreon stands out there.
I'm sad that Cacturn didn't make an
Skuntank.
appearance. I'm sad that Shift Tree has been outclassed.
Shift Tree, yeah.
Crawdont, my God. You got to kiss the ring with that one. But it's unfortunately, there's just too many good water dark types.
And then, of course, Thievul.
And then what are we thinking? Not about a lowland muck.
Exactly right.
There was a part of me that did think like, maybe a lowland muck.
Shut the hell up. Will you read your team?
Yeah.
Read your team to the people.
All right. So my team, Team Beefram. B is best. Ephraim's team consists of Greninja, Grimmsnarl, Weavile, Overquill, Houndoom, with a mythical in Darkrai and a legendary Urshifu single strike.
Well done. Good little team.
Good little team.
That's cute. And then, of course, Team Good Guys, Team Ryan. King Gambit, Incineroar, Drapion, Crocodile, Sharpedo, my legendaries, Chenpao, and my wild card, Roaring Moon. How menacing. It's a weirder draft than I expected.
I know, difficult in weird
draft.
ways.
I thought it was
so
just
many
gonna be
good ones, but also they all sort of fulfill the same thing.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
It goes to prove that unfortunately Dark type is like a secondary type.
Yeah,
It's a pretty secondary type.
Yeah.
It's nice when you can get some stab on a crunch or whatever. Or,
on a crunch, on a pursuit.
On a pursuit.
Hey, The Pursuit of Happiness, my favorite movie.
Hey, how'd you spell happiness?
Happiness. HAPPY.
ENIS.
Happiness.
Hey, if you made it this far in the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're listening on any of the audio apps, please leave a 5-star review. If you don't want to leave a 5-star review, leave a 4-star review. You don't want to leave a 4-star review. Guys, we just recorded for 7 hours, and we're sweating, and we can't wait for the cameras to go off so we can turn the AC on.
That's terrible.
And it just might set us over the edge. So instead, this is what you do. You turn the notification bell on YouTube, and you leave a comment. I reply to every single comment. You can check my work. It's not a fucking lie. Yeah. It's how you get the dialogue going. It's how you get the comment. We don't have a comment of the day. Sorry. It's because it's
so sad.
It's too many. It's too far away. We're a mess. No comment of the day, but there could be one. But if you want to say, hey, man, screw all that. We just want to give you money. What did I do?
There's a couple of things I'm going to ask you to do right now. First thing you do, you see there's a membership button. Go ahead and press that. Yeah. Don't ask questions. What's going to happen is you're going to give $5 to the two of me. the twos of us. Ryan Quigley from Bernie over here. You're going to give us $5 every month. You're going to get unlimited access to all the sorts of things that we put up there. And the second there's a thumbnail up, I'm working on that thumbnail. I talked about that in the other episode that you're going to see earlier, a couple of, weeks ago. You've seen me talk about this. But you can get unlimited early access to the second the video is done. You get to watch it. Put a little comment. I think it's amazing. I think it's unparalleled technology. And then what you do, here's the other thing. Once a week, perhaps every Monday night. I don't know what's going to happen while Ryan's in Ireland. What's going to happen is you're going to Zoom with the two of us, and we're going to tell you all of our darkest secrets in honor of the dark type episode. We're going to honor all that and more. For $5 a month, my God. What else are you spending that on, huh? On meth?
I was looking at it when I edit the episodes. And it's like, my spiel is like this long, and your spiel is like this long.
Get the runtime going. Get the runtime up. All right. If you don't want to do any of that, go down to fourthwall.com. You click the link in the description below. You go and get yourself a t-shirt. It says philanthropist on it. It says friend of the pod on it. It says it's got all sorts of bells and whistles on it. It's all sorts of fun little things. You can get yourself one of those. I don't know what they're going for these days. I haven't ever clicked on that link. But get yourself some of those. It supports us monetarily. And keeps the lights on.
And they keep an eye out for some lives. If I'm back from Ireland at this point, there should be more consistent lives.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so stupid.
This is so stupid.
Do you have anything else to say?
I got nothing else to say.
All right, guys. See you next week. Bye.
See you next week.
Bye. Good Lord.
lock them doors and turn the lights down low.